Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about the gold to silver ratio and how to basically get free silver or free gold without paying $1 more out of your pocket. So you're pretty much manipulating the markets to trade at certain times gold for silver or silver for gold, and you can basically get free ounces just by being patient. You will never have to pay another dollar for silver, but you can gain several ounces this way, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, this is a very good strategy which a lot of people do that are aware of it, and this is why a lot of people say buy bullion and buy everything for as low as possible, because a lot of people do use this strategy. So, right now, hopefully you guys know that silver is a much greater buy than gold. It comes out the ground around 9-1, which every 9 ounces of silver you get 1 ounce of gold. So silver is an industrial metal. It's used for a lot of things, cell phones, all that, especially the way technology is going. And it gets destroyed and lost a lot in cell phones and lost in all these machines and all this. Gold is mainly used for jewelry, so it's always remelted, and it's a lot more readily available and easy to restore. So just think about that when it's coming out the ground at that rate. So right now, if it comes out the ground 9-1, then the price should be in a ratio in between 9-1. If gold is $1,200 an ounce, silver should be, in the 9-1 ratio. Silver is only about $17 an ounce, so that is about 70-1. This is why a lot of people are saying that silver is a lot better of a buy than gold right now, because we know the true value of both of these metals, and silver is extremely low right now. If it comes out the ground 9-1, the ratio should not be 70-1. That means it takes 70 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold, which is way off. Back in the day, for the purpose of this video, we're going to use 40-1 as the norm, or that's going to be the ratio that's going to allow us to finally start selling some silver for gold. So let's say you have 70 ounces of silver. So I have my 70 ounces of silver, and I'm going to wait for the market to favor gold. So I hold my 70 ounces, and gold eventually, the market levels out. So now, with my 70 ounces of silver I have, now the market's 40-1, which means silver went up a little bit, and things are starting to look a little back to normal. So I trade 40 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold, which means I still have 30 ounces left over. So now I have 1 ounce of gold and 30 ounces of silver, when before it would have taken 70 ounces of gold to 70 ounces of silver to get 1 ounce of gold. So I have now 30 ounces silver, 1 ounce gold, and still have spent $0. Now, let's say that was just a little dip in the market, and it shot back up to 70-1. And now you want to sell your gold for silver. So now you sell that 1 ounce of gold for 70 ounces of silver. So now you have your 30 ounces plus 70. You just got 100 ounces of silver without spending $1. You started off with your 70 ounces of silver, and now you're at 100 ounces without spending a penny, simply by just reading the markets of gold and silver and making trading, trading your silver and gold at the right periods. And a lot of people do this. This is a great way to up your weight and basically, get paid in silver to be patient and know what you're doing. This is very beneficial. This is why a lot of times I say, even if you're a numismatic stacker, to hold a lot of low premium bullion, generic rounds, bars, and all that, because if you do buy for the gold to silver ratio, if this type of thing is in your strategy, you're not going to be one of paying high premiums because you're just trying to get the weight. There's no point to pay more per ounce if you can get it cheaper when you're just trading for ounces. There's no numismatic value in any of this. So this is just a strategy I wanted to teach you guys. Someone actually asked me to make a video about this. This is something personally I'm doing. This is why this is my only gold piece I have. All I buy is silver right now. It's a much better buy, and when it does level out, if it does go to 40 to 1 or whatever, I will definitely be trading in. Not all of my metals, I will not convert all over to gold, but probably about a third to half will be in gold, and hopefully it goes back up, and I will be able to do something like this, which I showed you how to get 30 free ounces with basically doing nothing. So this is just a quick little strategy I wanted to show you guys, and I don't know, I hope you guys can now learn these tools to apply them into your stacking strategy, because it really is a great way to basically make free silver without doing anything, like literally spending no money. And I showed you how to gain 30 ounces. Now imagine if this was on a larger scale, where you did this with 5, 6, 700 ounces and then converted over to gold and then resold. Imagine how big this number can get for free. This can be very beneficial. You can gain lots and lots and lots of ounces by just simply waiting for the right time to trade your silver to gold. Now, I know it's hard to tell and predict exactly when would be the best time, because you never know if it's going to keep going down and you should wait off, or if it's going to go up and maybe right now you should switch it. It's hard to tell, but when you're looking at historic charts and you're reading the markets every day, you have a good idea and you have a good sense of, if anything, you might not be able to get exactly the 30 ounce, like the max, but you're going to be close. And like I said, it's really not hard. You can tell when the time is. You go with your gut feeling and just make sure you do your research. But this is just a very beneficial thing, and it can make you several ounces. I really just wanted to make this video to show people this, and maybe encourage people that maybe you should start buying some lower premium stuff and look at this, because this is also a great way to add another source of income. Maybe you, instead of reselling back to 70 to 1, this is how you can just start putting your gold stack aside without paying any money for gold. So anytime I convert over to gold, I just put that aside and I keep spending my physical dollars on silver. So this is just a great way to just add gold to your portfolio without having to put any real money into it. I know some people that do that as well. So it really just depends on each's perspective on it. This is a great thing, especially, these ratios aren't exact. I just use this as an example. So think about if these numbers were a little different. Think about if it was 30 or 20 to 1 or even 9 to 1. And then think about what these numbers could really look like. A 40 to 1 is still pretty high. I mean, that's still, if it's coming out the ground 9 to 1, that is still a pretty high figure right there. I think when it's usually around 40 to 50 to 1 is like the standard, but 70 to 1 is completely out of whack. That's unacceptable. But still, even at 40 to 50 to 1, it's still pushing it. So just think about if this number was to even lower, and to think if you can get an ounce of gold for maybe 20 or 30 ounces of silver, and you're sitting on 2,000 ounces, and then you convert that, and then think about what if it went back up to 50 or 60. Think about, just, think about your stack, think about what your holdings are, think about your lowest, premium stuff, which items you're gonna want for this trade. Are eagles going to be your best bet for the trade, or would maybe some generic bars in rounds be the best trade? And maybe you should start buying generic bars and rounds just for the trade, because American Eagles hold a little bit of a premium. So just think about all your options in this. Think about, if you want to do this, think about your strategies, write it out, categorize and prepare, and then do your research, and this can be a very beneficial thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you for the next video, and peace.